Hernandez, the tight end, is going to have to pick up some of the slack left behind by Rob Gronkowski, considering he's not 100% due to his ankle injury. Hernandez is probably the most versatile player on the Patriots team, considering that he can run the ball, as we saw in the Baltimore game, as well as catch and block. If the Patriots get a big performance out of Hernandez, they have a good shot at winning the Super Bowl. The Patriots' defense is awful, terrible, or at least it was during the regular season. Bill Belichick has mastered the art of turning a terrible defense in the regular season into a half-decent, compatible defense in the playoffs. With that, he moved cornerback Devin McCourty to safety, where he at least has made somewhat of an impact, at least enough to make the Patriots good enough to reach the Super Bowl. If Devin McCourty can at least slow down one of the Giants' three really good receivers, Manningham, Nix, and Cruz, especially Cruz, then the Patriots will be able to slow down Manning and the Giants and have a shot at winning the Super Bowl. Moving on to the Giants' offense. Well, I could sit here and talk about how much of a putz Eli Manning is and how I really don't like him, and I'm really surprised that he actually made it to the Super Bowl. I'm not going to talk about him or his receivers. We're going to talk about Ahmad Bradshaw. Ahmad Bradshaw could be really the X factor in this game. If he can get running well, then they can keep Brady on the sideline, not to mention his ability to catch passes out of the backfield and really create a fourth receiver that the Patriots defense, who already struggles with pass coverage, will have to deal with. The Giants defense is fueled by their defensive line. Their defensive line is fueled by Jason Pierre-Paul, second-year pro with 16.5 sacks during the regular season. If Jason Pierre-Paul can pressure Tom Brady, the Giants have a great shot at winning the Super Bowl. Super Bowl 46 is definitely going to be a game of matchups. The key matchup here is Rob Gronkowski versus Kenny Phillips or Antrel Rolle. If Antrel Rolle and Kenny Phillips decide to cover Rob Gronkowski like they covered Brendan Davis in the NFC Championship game, the Patriots, in my mind, have no way to lose the Super Bowl. That coverage was pathetic. However, if Antrel Rolle and Kenny Phillips do manage to at least slow down Rob Gronkowski, the Giants have a chance to stay in it and maybe win it. Now that we've seen key players from each team, let's move on to player comparison. Let's start with the quarterbacks. Eli Manning versus Tom Brady. Well, the obvious choice here is Tom Brady, so I'm going to stick with the obvious choice because I'm not a moron. Tom Brady is the far superior quarterback based off Super Bowl rings, records, etc. Tom Brady is the better quarterback than Eli will be, ever was. Eli, granted, he did have a good season this year and he does deserve some credit, but again, Tom Brady still has the advantage. Moving on to running backs. Now this is a tough one. Ahmad Bradshaw and Brandon Jacobs versus Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis, Danny Woodhead, and some other people that I don't know. So, we've got the law firm, Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis, who didn't really do much except score touchdowns, but didn't get a lot of yards. While the Giants' running game may be more effective gaining yards and touchdowns, I think that I'm going to give the edge to the Patriots, considering that their versatility with Danny Woodhead and Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis being able to mix it up with the receiving packages and how well they demonstrated that throughout the year. On to the receivers. Now, in the Patriots side, we've got Wes Welker, on that one guy, Wes Welker, plus Deion Branch and Ocho Cinco, but they haven't done anything this year. Now, on the Giants sideline, we've got Victor Cruz, Hakeem Nicks, Mario Manningham. All better players than Ocho Cinco and Deion Branch. So then it comes down to, can those three match what Wes Welker does, or can Wes Welker match what those three do? I'm obviously going to have to go with Giants. Sorry, Patriots fans. Wes Welker, you're amazing. But what Victor Cruz especially has been able to do, coming from undrafted free agent to IR and then to Giants' all-time leading receiver, that's incredible. Victor Cruz, I'm not going to salsa for you because that'd be really weird, but Giants win the wideout competition. The tight end debate is even easier than the quarterback debate. Hernandez, the number 2 tight end on the Patriots, is better than the number 1 tight end and the number 2 tight end on the Giants combined. So, unless somehow the Giants pull a magical tight end, say like another Gronkowski out of the air, I think I'm going to go with the tight ends from New England, Gronkowski and Hernandez. You guys win. Okay, offensive line. These guys don't get enough credit no matter what team they're on, so I'm going to try to give them as much credit as I possibly can in 30 seconds. Giants offensive line. 2 words. Old, slow. Patriots offensive line. Good. Is that enough? I think I'm done now, right? Alright, moving on to the offensive side of special teams. Somehow that makes sense. Alright, kickers. Lawrence Tyne versus Steven Gostkowski. While Gostowski can kick the ball farther than Tynes. Tynes' career long is only 53, which is sort of nerve-wracking. Tynes has been in some clutch situations before and has been able to seal the wins, as we saw in the NFC Championship game. But, in my opinion, whoever can kick the ball farthest, maybe create some touchbacks, will win the game, or at least have something to do with it, so Gostowski. Alright, to the defensive side of the ball. Let's start with the defensive line. We've got Vince Wilfork and his staff versus Pierre-Paul, Tuck, Osi Umenyiora, Chris Canty, all those guys. So, while Wilfork made way as much as all those guys combined, I'm going to have to say that the Giants' defensive line is incredible and incredibly better than the Patriots' defensive line. Linebackers. Here's the fun part, where both teams suck. Linebackers, the Patriots have two decent linebackers. Gerard Mayo is a good player, I'll give you that. Brandon Spikes is improving. And then, that's about it. Then we've got the Giants, who have fourth stringers and random people I've never even heard of, so I'm guessing you haven't either. I can't even name, oh, no, Michael Boley. That's about it. He's done okay. Patriots win. Alright, to each team's biggest weakness on defense, the secondary. Patriots secondary was awful. 31st in the NFL, I believe, in passing yards. Giants wasn't not as bad, but still pretty bad. I'm gonna have to say that I was really surprised when I saw Julian Edelman, the wide receiver, out on the field playing corner, but he did a nice job, and because of that flexibility, I think I'm going to have to barely give the edge to the Patriots. Yeah. Okay. Punters. Do we care? I don't really care, so I'm just gonna go with Zoltan Mesko of the Patriots, because his name's cooler. Sean Weatherford. I think that's his name. Maybe it's Steve Weatherford. Yeah, Zoltan wins. Alright, the moment you three fans out there have been waiting for. My prediction of the Super Bowl. Score is going to be 38-27. Now, if you could guess who would win, that'd be really weird, because you're just a camera. But I'm gonna say that the Patriots are gonna win 38-27 over the Giants after Eli throws a couple picks.